Good morning, everyone, and welcome to your appointment with Dr. Ferdinand Emile. Please leave your daily stresses and worries outside, grab your go to cozy drink, and sit back to enjoy our time together. Also, go down in the comments, as always, and let me know how you've been doing this week so we can make your appointment worth your money. And now, let's get right back into Chants of Sennaar for part 2 to see what new words we can learn and to see if we can get past those guards at the top of the stairs, rather. On my own end, let's start by petting the cat, of course. I had a great day. Of course, I traded my gin for just a regular red beer, but more than that, I started my day by going to the dentist, and after that, I went and lined up at the bank right around lunchtime because I had some things to take care of concerning my accounts. So, of course, that is sarcastic. That was the most boring time. And the dentist, like probably most people, although I don't really mind it, it's not much of, it's not my favorite activity, I would say. But hey, at least my teeth are the cleanest they've ever been, so I guess that's nice. I mean, like, how do they say? It's le cordonnier est toujours le plus mal chaussé. The cobbler's kids go without shoes, I believe it is. So I'm not the best at flossing, I will admit. But between today and the previous appointment I had, I did pay special attention to it. I was actually better than I have been in a long time, and apparently it showed. Even the hygienist thought that I was using an electric toothbrush, which is not the case, and that's the nicest compliment I've received in quite a while, actually. I don't know if that's sad or not, but there it is. And the brilliant thing I noticed about rewatching your own videos to edit them is that I realized a few things. First, I moved myself to the left, the bottom left, instead of the right, because I realized that I was blocking a few of the tutorial messages. So that's why I'm on the other side. But also relevant to the game, I noticed that immediately after learning how to do it, I never used it again, or I can simply completely forgot about the button to highlight interactable objects. So that's why I went back. That's why I went back right quick to see if there was anything I had missed, and it doesn't seem like it. So now, what are we missing? It doesn't seem like there's anything here that we can use. So we will go right behind the kid and check out the temple here. New word here. Devotee passing something you and me. You, me, so that is us. We'll go. So passing is this one, so this is completely irrelevant. To the tower. Very good. So a bit of a sneaking section here, it seems. some areas, well, of course, because I put myself on the left, this time the tutorial segments are on the left. Oh, beautiful. Some areas must be crossed without being noticed. However, hover over a hiding place until a silhouette appears, then click to go there. So we will follow the kid. Do exactly the same. And off we go. Well, that wasn't too complicated. For a first, anyway. I hope I'm not jinxing it.
Hi.
I have to figure out this one. DOT closed the door. You, me, or we. Seek, want, and a new word here again. But I've seen this symbol, we have seen, I think it was for the open. So a few new words. This one here, see? If it's relevant at all, we will remove this one first, just so we don't get mixed up. So is it searching then? Because he's looking for things.
There.
Oh, and I can see what's something shining here. It's a key. Collected items are added to the inventory. Click on the icon of an item to open it. From the inventory, you can observe your items closely and rotate them. So that tells me we will probably have wow. We will probably have some puzzles that are relevant to the items themselves, where we will have to find some sort of design or maybe look at maps. You found it. Ah, so that's a key. So it was relevant to opening. So let's immediately put key down here. This one bothers me so much. Some elements of the environment can be combined with items from your inventory. To combine items, first click on the element, choose your item, then click on the combine button. So do this and then combine. Also, I realized I said that the game isn't cell shaded, but would this be considered cell shading where there isn't really any gradient? Because I wasn't sure, so I actually went to check exactly what cell shading is, and it's to give by, well, okay, goodbye. It's to give the appearance to 2D or 3D drawings, to give the appearance of shadow and of depth, if I can say it that way, where you have, you draw shadows, but they're not, there's no grading to the drawings themselves, so there isn't really much color gradient in these designs. So if this counts as cell shading, let me know, correct me if I'm wrong, please. No. So this one would be it. Yeah, that would make sense. Free. Up. This is what I thought going up was. But clearly it isn't. We won't lose too much time on this. Let's try that. It might be this one here as well. Where is the door? Door. That's not it. This is where not taking notes is coming back to bite us in the ass somewhat. Can I go on the other side? Also, another thing I noticed, and I figured it would be the case, but it was even more pronounced than I figured it would be. And especially, I was putting the closed captions in the previous video, and not only the hesitation, the ums and ehs and whatnot, that I mean, it was obviously going to be a thing to work on, but also losing my train of thought. Well, I'll start an idea, something happens on the screen, and then I simply trail off and I don't even pick it back up after. Very good. So can I simply remove this? Let's take them all out. So we will mark this one as chosen. Choose. Right? Is that how you write choose? Or yes, I'm pretty sure that's it. If it's not, well, at least it's only for my own self. Hopefully I'm allowed to be here. Well, that's good. Me find wow, that's a lot of new words here. More cats. Let's see if there's anything else to be done with this. Unfortunately not. I mean, I will say being unable to bother every cat we come across, that's a flaw in game design. A pillar with directions. That's a good start. Gardens or crops then. This is the same, so this would be probably the temple, and this is a garden. So let's mark these as crops. Let's mark this as the garden. And since this is tower, then possibly these are the steps or the stairs. It puts the temple. It might be... this was the temple, right? That was the symbol for the... Excuse me. That was the symbol for the building where we followed the kid in and we sneaked into, I believe. So this might be the dormitory. We'll see. We'll just visit every part of the complex and then we'll figure it out. So we followed the bedroom kind of... I mean, this one reminds me of a bed, so I'm calling it the bedroom for now. Right, we're going to skip this hole in the wall for now. We will come back to it. Graveyard. let's put that down right away. Graveyard. And so this one might be here. But that's how I put it the first time, wasn't it? We'll come back. There's a lot written down here. We are in no rush. Are you seeking God? The temple will help you. So that does make sense. That does make sense. There are more statues on the other sides as well, so we'll see. Maybe they all have to be facing inside. God is watching us. Yeah? Watching. Or we'll put it as watch. We'll keep things fairly... How do you say? Non-specific. There's a key, there's a sword. I missed the other ones. Is that a loot? And a potion. And like I said, we'll turn all of these facing the inside. And we will see if it helps anything. There are arrows pointing. Also, to mention, I did talk about so the key would be on the other side. Maybe we have to make it face the eye as well. I mentioned on the Manor Lord's video that I was going up to, well, that's not it. I was going up to the mountains, and that will happen next week. Now, I'm not going to pretend I'm recording this video on the Saturday. Saturday is the day where I'll try to post all my videos until such time where I post more than once a week. But for now, it will be on Saturday. But today is Wednesday, and I'm doing the recording. I will be leaving on the Sunday, so the day right after I post the video. And I will only be coming back the next Friday, so 5 days later. So I'll try to make another recording this week. Short video, probably not Chants of Sennaar. So we have 2 different ones. Perfect. Probably not Chants of Sennaar, where I'll make something simple so it's easy to edit before I leave, so that when I come back I can post something still without missing immediately one Saturday. But during the week while I'm out there, I'll see if I can figure out YouTube Short. Maybe I'll put a video of the mountain, or at least a few pictures on Blue Sky. And so I marked this one as temple. We have the garden, we have the graveyard. These 2 I am fairly sure, but we will check what's up here to kind of confirm that it is the temple. Hey, you. Of course I'll help you. No? I don't have the item for it. It might be that he needs whatever is from the puzzle in the graveyard. So I know I said we would try to get past the guards, but honestly, with how it's going right now, I don't think we'll get there. The components of some devices or mechanisms can be manipulated. And by the way, if you have any ideas for the words, for what they mean, I mean, of course, if you've already played, then try not to spoil. But if you've never played, if you have ideas for what words might mean, do go down in the comments. I will take any help. Components of some devices or mechanisms can be manipulated. Hover over a component, then hold down the left mouse button to grab it. We call that déparler, when you kind of stumble on your own words. Hover over a component, then hold down the left mouse button to grab it. Drag the component to the desired position, then release. So I suppose it's how the hierarchy. Now what does it say up here? That would be death then, or killing. He struck people. God struck people dead. And that might be. So we will put dead. And then this would make sense to be kind of an act of violence in a way, where that's what the warriors will do if you try to. And here I go again, just trailing off. Let's explore some more. That is the lyre. Or is it a lute, or is it the lyre, or is it something completely different? Now we're starting to get a bunch of... I hope we can have more than one page of these, but it did mention how we could potentially be limited. We cannot bother the person playing music. Understandable. So that would be a guide. God guided the people. Let's go back to see what the person upstairs was saying, because he did use that character there. And that should be it. Trick, speak, or sing. Help. Trick. Do we have talk? I'm not sure enough, so we won't be losing any more time here. And we will go back upstairs and see the public, the person watching the musician play, and we'll just see what he was saying.
Hey.
I have absolutely no clue. So if you have any ideas, please do share with the class. Right, so my idea now then, I hope we don't have to go sneaking past the person again and again whenever we want to go in and out. Oh, we can use the fast travel. It's going to bring us right where I want to be. And am I lost? No, I'm not lost. So we're going to fast travel back to the main place where you had the warriors, just because I want to see how they use the kind of lightning bolt character again. And then once that is done, once that's done, we'll try to figure it out, and if we can't, well, we will call it a day for this time, because it's been just over 20 minutes, and I do want to try and keep it at that, around that time. Can I figure it out? The warriors lock the door, you sneak. Maybe. Someone else was using that same character. God of the Tower. We want to go. It's the context in which it comes up is so different. That's what's really throwing me off here. Because this one, it's talking about the warriors versus these guys, the devotees. But then here, he's using it for me to go through the door. Would it be fight? Or trick? So that would be the key. We'll try a few things. And if we don't get it, well then we'll wrap it up. And then I will hope that finding, or that looking over what I'm doing here by editing the video will help. I'm fairly certain that this one would be it. I feel like this is another kind of helping or rounding up of the people if we keep in mind the statue that it was on. But this one here, that is also throwing me off a bit. That for sure was not going to be the right one. I am stumped, I will say that. Might be guiding. He was helping the person playing music. He was guiding him, possibly. I think I'm just getting a bit too stuck up on these here. But regardless, we haven't done much. We've learned a bunch of new words that we haven't validated yet. I have a few ideas. Let me know what you guys think, so then we can turn it into we have a few ideas. But for now, I do thank everyone for being here, as always. I hope you've been able to make the most of this appointment. And until the next, remember to slow down and to take care of yourselves. À la prochaine!